everybody. Happy New Year. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. Sierra and I took last week off, and that felt really, really good. And I hope a lot of you are taking some time for yourself during the holidays. It's so important for us to take care of our well being so we can go into the new year refreshed and ready for what is to come, right? Whatever that is. So today's episode is all about the holidays are over now. So let's talk about, since Sierra and I are not about dieting. We work to get you off dieting so you can be more empowered with your eating. So what do you do once you stop dieting and January 1st comes? What does that actually look like? And me and Sierra are going to talk about that today. And I'm Hannah Hips. I am an eating psychology and mind body nutrition coach, as well as a yoga instructor. And Sierra, my amazing partner, is a diet recovery, weight neutral coach, eating psychology, mind body nutrition coach as well. So we have very versed knowledge about getting back into your body and trusting yourself and your intuition on what to eat, how to take care of your health. We love donuts, we love vegetables, we love it all. Really, there's no food off limits, and that is the reason why we have food freedom. And this group is all about teaching you what that actually looks like. So now that January is upon us, thank you so much for the people that commented on the question that I posed in the group of like, what are your goals? I loved reading them. Those are the kind of goals I love, because they were like, I want to nourish my body. I want to breathe more. I want to do loving movement. I'm like, yes, those are the things that light me up, that I know that you're tuning into like something deeper other than I just want to eat vegetables and exercise. Like, what does that actually look like? What does that actually mean? So let's talk about like what that actually means when you say you want to nourish your body. And it's like, how do you cultivate a plan for this? Because when you are, January 1st comes, I know Sierra like talks about the like whole 30, that's a plan, right? You know what you're going to do for 30 days. So when you don't have those kind of strict, rigid plans, what does a plan look like with intuitive eating? How about that, Sierra? Let's start with there.
Yeah, I remember, I remember the first year that I went into January without having a diet to go on. Because it seemed like every Christmas I would, especially the week after Christmas, and Hannah and I have talked about this, and we've been talking about this with other people in our group, is like, it's really scary. And because it's kind of, you're in this limbo of like, I want to eat more cookies, but I kind of feel sick, and I know this isn't good for me, but it's like, but my diet starts January 1st, so it's like this weird limbo of what to do. And I remember the first year I went into January without any kind of diet plan, and I had so much fear and anxiety. And hey, Nellie. So welcome. Thanks for, if you're on live, just say hello so we can see you. But I remember starting January just having so much anxiety because I didn't have a plan. I had no idea what I was doing, but I knew that I didn't want to diet. And a lot of you guys in this might be in the same place. It's like, I know that dieting doesn't work, or I know that I need to find another way, but I don't know what to do. I don't know how to start. And that's why we've created the programs we've created, and why we do what we do in this group is because we're here to guide you step by step to figure out, like, we want you to have a plan. Honestly, if I'm being totally honest, don't go into January without some kind of plan. And I don't mean Whole30, cleanse. I don't mean a diet plan. I mean a plan for nourishing yourself, a plan for moving your body that feels good and bringing more joy and peace into your life around food and your body. And as you can see, even with Hannah's most recent very vulnerable post, like if you haven't gotten a chance to read it, definitely please go read it. What we do is not just about food. Right? What we do in our programs and how we help you, why we're good coaches, is because we coach you through the deeper layers of what food represents in our life. And so if you go into January without some kind of plan, this is where we, are encouraging you to, I'm just going to come out and say it, that we are extending our Black Friday offers until midnight, to basically through the first of the year, because we think it's so important for you guys to have some kind of plan, some kind of action to take that empowers you around food, rather than feeling stuck in this kind of weird no man's land where you're like, I don't know what to do. And then what happens when we get a lot of anxiety around food is we typically go right back to a diet plan, which again is not bad or wrong. It's just going to keep you stuck in the cycle of losing weight, gaining it back, losing weight, gaining more back. And that's what we're trying to avoid. We want to get you out of that cycle.
So think about like a plan. And I think, like when you start to move into what we teach, intuitive eating, really like mind, body, nutrition and things like that, it's like the buffet is open, right? And what can happen is, like Sierra was talking about, how it can bring a lot of fear in. So what our programs do and what we help with is creating a plan so your mind, right, can relax, so that you can actually start like implementing some really powerful tools of how to eat in a way that's going to support your health, support your body, support your metabolism. In that way, everything is going to be moving in the direction, because your mind can rest that you have somewhere to go and it has steps to follow. That's what we need. So then we can start doing those small little steps, and we can then begin to start listening to our body. Because if we are in fear and we are afraid we're going to gain weight and we're like, well, I don't have a plan, I don't have a diet, what am I going to do? That's the place you're going to stay in. You're going to stay in this stress state that me and Sierra always talk about, is like getting out of that stress state and back into a relaxed state. And we can do that actually by eating. By eating, we can get into that relaxed state, which then like relaxes yourself more into this process, and you can start guiding yourself in that way. And that's what me and Sarah, like our programs are all about, and that's what we do about creating a plan.
And that's so true and so huge. And I've been talking with a lot of clients over this past week too, is like, a lot of times, like Hannah said, like, we're in this survival mode. Your brain has activated a survival response around food, which makes you obsess about food, think about food all the time, feel like you're addicted to sugar, feel like you're addicted to food. And that's not you. That's not actually the relationship with food. That's normal. That's not normal. Do you know what triggers that? Is dieting and restriction, or even accidental restriction. I've talked to so many people this past week and a half that are like, don't even realize that their brain is in a survival mode. So that's why it is important, like Hannah said, that we do get your brain out of that survival response. And one last thing I heard that I wanted to mention, this is a very common misconception, is when we say like the buffet is open, you can eat whatever you want, that doesn't mean that you don't choose health, right? So like, you know what, at first, if you've been restricting Oreos for 10 years, you've never allowed yourself to have one, and now you're allowed to have one, you're probably not just going to eat one. Like, that's very normal. It's called the habituation response. And we have a step-by-step process to help you go through this, what am I looking for? Allowance, right? But I was just talking with someone yesterday and explaining that health is a #1 priority for me. It's actually a core value. And Hannah, it is too. Health is extremely important to me. Feeling good in my body, feeling nourished, feeling my body, like feeling good is extremely important to me. And it's important for us to find your health and what that looks like, what that means to you. Okay, health looks different for everybody. And that's why our programs are tailored and personalized to what health looks like for you. And if you're one of those people that's like, I do want to eat more vegetables, like I do care about my cholesterol, I am worried about diabetes, awesome. This is the right program for you, because we're going to teach your brain how to get out of this survival mode so you can actually make choices that are easy and feel good for you, right? So it's easy to choose broccoli, right? So it's easy to choose vegetables and move your body and drink water. Because right now, if it doesn't feel easy, if it feels like all or nothing, or you're on track or off track, you've activated a survival response in your body, and it's time that you get some help to get your brain out of that place.
Yeah, and it's like, I think we need to like clarify what health is, because a lot of times we think health is a certain shape, a certain weight. And like what we do is we dive deeper into what actually health is going to do for you in your life. If you don't look at like, if you're just looking at like, well, health, that means I got to lose 10 pounds. What does that mean? What happens when you lose 10 pounds? What is that going to bring you? What's that going to change about you? And so it's, like health comes up all the time. Well, I care about my health, care about health, but I feel like we always need to dissect health because health looks different for everybody. Health is like might be eating vegetables, but you don't really care to eat vegetables, but you think you should be eating vegetables, so you feel guilty because you're not eating vegetables, so you're not healthy because you're not eating those dang vegetables. Is that really what health is, to have the shoulds and to worry about eating the vegetables? Or can health be something different other than just eating dang vegetables? Yeah, they're good. Like I was talking to Sierra the other day, I was like, there's a lot of vegans out there, just eat plants. They're healthy. There's a lot of carnivores that only eat meat. They're healthy. They don't eat any plants. So redefining what health is and what eating healthy looks like for you, because I think this is why we say don't follow a certain like eating plan, because your unique desires and your unique flavors and tastes are going to be different than somebody else's. Things that your body's like, no thank you, that doesn't work for me, is not going to be the same for somebody else. And so it's about tuning back into like what your body, your unique body says yes to and what says no to. We've cut that off with dieting. We have no idea what is a yes or a no. Our brain says it's a yes or a no, but not our body, where we can actually listen to our gut brain, right? That brain needs to lead into like what is health for you.
Yep. And with that, we want you to have a plan for January. We don't want you to go into January feeling confused or afraid or not knowing what to do. So please, if you are interested in our Black Friday specials, there's a few more days that you can check these out. These are extremely valuable. We have so many bonuses and offers. And as of January 1st, they're going to be going away. We're actually restructuring a lot. Hannah and I have been doing a lot of work behind the scenes and restructuring some of our programs, revamping them, making them even better. And so our prices are going to be going up starting January. So if you have been hesitant or on the fence about working with us or checking out what we do, we have lots of different offers. We have a monthly membership where we have guest speakers and live Q&As, themes every month. We have our Empowered Eating Inner Circle program, but that is surefire way to transform your relationship with food. We have one-on-one coaching sessions. So these Black Friday deals, again, are going to be going away. We're taking, and prices are going to be going up. So if you have been on the fence, this is your time to check it out. You don't have to commit. If you're kind of like, I'm a little bit nervous, that's fine. Comment below and Hannah or I will send you a message just to check in, say hi. We'll see what is going to be the best fit for you right now. Okay. So thank you guys so much. Again, just comment below me if you're interested in those Black Friday deals, and we can just send you what they are, what they look like, so you can check them out. Or if you want to have a deeper conversation with Hannah or I, we'd be more than happy and would love to chat with you guys. This is what we do. We love what we do. This is what we do full time, is helping people like you go from feeling just really crazy around food to feeling more peaceful and freedom, and finding that food freedom and helping you on your journey that looks unique to you. So comment below if you want that Black Friday specials, or if you have any questions, drop those below as well and we'll get back to you. But thanks for tuning in, guys.
All right, we'll see you guys later.